Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank God Almighty, from whom the inspiration to write this book came. I thank God also for making today a possibility. Particularly, I was worried what the weather condition is going to be like, whether we will have disturbance from the elements, maybe rain will disturb. But I am very grateful that we have a very clement weather, and God has given us that help and ability to gather here to celebrate this event with me. I thank God so much for your presence here. Permit me on behalf of myself and of course my dear wife, because if she hadn't given me that opportunity and the support, I wouldn't have achieved this today. So please help me to celebrate my wife, Mrs. Hamarachi Ebimoh. Let me specially thank the chairman of today's event, Mr. Chukwukai Kwazom SN, for the honor he has done on me today, because I consider a man at his level accepting an invitation from me. I count it a privilege. So please help me to celebrate the learnership. May I also appreciate my mentors, not in a particular order, but let me respectfully thank the Professor of Law, Professor Bankole Shodipo SN. He threw his weight behind me while I was on this project. His mentorship, his word of advice, and even while I was planning for this launch, he would be encouraging me. He said, "You can do it." And I know how much those words pushed me up. And today I can say, Prof, though in absentia and represented, thank you very much for the role you play. I want to thank Professor Fabian Ajogu SN OFR. I want to also acknowledge the contribution of Mr. Professor John Akintola, who is eventually the person who wrote the foreword of the book that we are celebrating today. These men gave their time to give me direction in achieving this. Please, let's celebrate them. I will also recognize one of the book reviewer, the learner silk, Mr. Inam Wilson, SN. In fact, he surprised me with his presence just yesterday. At a very short notice, he reached out to me and told me that he's going to be here today, and we could see his presence today makes a difference. Please help me celebrate the learner silk. And for other special mentors and those who have impacted upon my life and my career in this legal adventure, I want to say I'm very grateful. Let me also recognize my own father. I call him a father in as much as the legal practice is concerned. I'm talking about no other person than Mr. Victor Ukuts, though in absentia. I would also like to recognize Mr. Collins Ayo and his wife in absentia. My special thanks also go to Mr. Wuba Hogo. I thank Chief Dr. Edith Ambang, the president of Akwa Ibom State Community in Lagos. These men are men of great repute in their capacity, but they made out time to join me in this occasion today. I'm grateful to God for the support received from the likes of Dr. Olumide Adedeji, Dr. Stephen Onya, Mr. Olabode Joseph, my spiritual fathers, Pastor Nicholas Erigo, Pastor Inacho Innocent and his wife, and all other spiritual fathers who have been behind the scene on my behalf. Let me also recognize very respectfully my colleagues and friends, in no order particular, Mr. Clement Odalome, Mr. Kazim Odunsi, Mr. Charles Adamu, Mrs. Ruth. I have other friends, Emeka Onyegacha, and all other friends who are here present. I'm very grateful for your support. I don't take it kindly. I want to welcome and also appreciate the president of Oron Union Lagos branch, in the person of Olap Joseph Nkeruwem, and all the ESCO members of the Oron Union. I recognize Sonny Obon, Olap Kerry Ewa, Olap Anderson Essen, Mr. Udwak Odonang and his wife. Thank you very much. Let me also thank Mr. Olabisi Makonjola, the chairman of MBA Lagos branch. When I reached out to him and he said I should bring the invitation to the office of the branch, and to my amazement, the chairman gave the privilege to have this event announced during the last MBA meeting that was held on Wednesday. That was a very great honor on me as a lawyer. So, Mr. Chairman, I appreciate your contributions. I also like to thank the Christian Lawyers Fellowship of Nigeria, Lagos branch, Ikeja branch, and the Ikorodu branch. The chairman and the ESCOs of the Surulere Lawyers Forum, they are not left out. The Young Professionals Forum Surulere chapter. I would also like to thank the Deeper Life Campus Fellowship, Nigerian Law School, Lagos. I appreciate you all. Dr. Adefolashaye Adebayo, Mr. Folusho Ogunleye, Mr. Temitope Honore, you have been wonderful in this project. To all my wonderful fans and friends following this event online, to my illustrious book reviewers, Mr. Enam Wilson, SN, Augustine Okafor, Esquire, Emmanuel Abraye, Esquire, I appreciate you all. My keynote speaker has been very wonderful. Thank you very much, sir. To members of all the planning committees that we had, the anchor persons, including my very friend, Mr. Paul, you have been very wonderful, sir. Thank you. I recognize especially Ini, that was very fantastic, as well as Victoria. I appreciate you all. Ladies and gentlemen, today in history is a day to specially celebrate a great feat that have been attained by the special grace of God, and also from support from you as well. I most hope that readers and future generations who will have time to read this book, that they will draw wisdom and inspiration from the stories, ideas, and principles that have been expounded therein. And so I have nothing to offer you more than a word of appreciation. Thank you all, and I wish you safe journey back to your various destinations. Thank you.